everybody, it's Christina from Christina's Crafts, and I am doing some more Valentine's videos. And I got this from Dollar Tree, and I also got this cute little piece from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be using both of these, and I am going to be putting paper on them, this cardstock. I can't remember where I got it from. It was probably Joann's, and I know I got it on clearance. Tuxedos and Tiaras. There's some really pretty paper in this pack. So I picked out 3 sheets that I think are going to look good on my project. And I am going to start cutting out. I think I'm going to use, oh, there went my light. I am going to use this paper for this heart. Okay, I have my cutting board out, and this is the paper that I'm going to use for my heart here. So first off, I'm going to get that off of there, and then I'm going to flip my paper around here and stick my heart on there. And then well, you know what, I'm going to try to use maybe the corner so I don't waste so much of the paper, because I'm sure I can use it on a different project. And then what I'm going to do is I am just going to take my X-Acto knife, and I am going to cut out around the heart, like so. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get that done. Okay, I have the first one cut out. I think I'm going to like this paper. Then I'm going to grab my double heart here, and this string is going to need to come off of here. And I'm going to take these apart. And then I have picked out this black paper, and this is going to go on this middle piece here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my X-Acto knife again, and I am going to cut out the cardstock. Okay, I have the second one cut out. It's not perfect, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little piece of sandpaper and just kind of go over the edges to kind of mess it up anyways. And then I have this paper that I am going to use for my middle heart. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one cut out. All right, I have the last one cut out. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to get my Mod Podge out, and I'm going to Mod Podge all my paper onto these, onto my heart. So I'm just going to give it a decent coat of Mod Podge. And then I'm going to start putting my paper on there. Alright, I'm going to try to line this up the best I can. Okay, I have the first heart done. Then this is going to probably be the little bit more difficult one, and I didn't cut this one, well, the greatest, but we'll see how it turns out. So I'm just going to kind of try to center it on here the best I can, and then just start Mod Podging one side of it. Just been kind of using my little Cricut scraper that I have to kind of push it down on there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this one done, and then I am going to Mod Podge the paper onto my last heart. Okay, while that is drying, I have this little Be Mine sign that I also got from Dollar Tree, and I am going to paint this black because it's going to go on my whitish colored paper, so I really want it to pop out. Okay, I had that painted. Then these I actually did not get from Dollar Tree. These little wood hearts, I got these off of Amazon. It was in a package of that and stars and a couple other things. And I am going to use this steel chalk paint and paint my hearts this steel color. I'm just going to put a light coat of the steel color onto my hearts. I'm not going to worry about doing the sides or anything. And then I'm going to let that dry. Okay, while these are drying, I am going to grab my hearts here. They should be just about dry. And I don't have a very good piece of sandpaper, so I'm just taking whatever I have here. And I am just going to go ahead and kind of rough up the edges. Okay, so I have all my pieces painted and I got all my hearts and stuff done, but there's just one more thing that I'm going to do. I have these beads, and I am just going to quick paint. I don't think that it needs to be perfect. It's okay if some of the wood is shining through, but I'm just going to put a light coat of the steel paint on the beads. All right, I have everything done and I am ready to start putting everything together. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my beads and hopefully I'm gonna be able to string these through here. As you can see, they're not quite painted solid gray, but I do have a lot of wood showing through, especially on this heart here. So I think it'll look okay though. Okay, now that I have these on, I am going to glue these to the back of my heart. I'm gonna try to stay in about the same place because I want it to hang decent, but I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so I have those glued on. Then I'm gonna flip it around and I'm going to try to center it on my hearts here. So I make sure I get them probably, you know, as close into the same place as possible. And then I am going to hot glue the beads right to the heart here, so it stays where it's supposed to stay. And I'm going to do that on both sides, and I'm going to actually hot glue these beads together too. Okay, I have that all hot glued and it's going to hang just like that. And then I'm going to put the rest of it together. So what I want to do is I'm not going to stick this right on the hearts. I want it actually bumped up a little bit. So I am just going to take some of these tumbling tower blocks and I'm going to try to arrange them so that you can't see them from the outside, because I don't want them showing through. And I'm just going to put a little hot glue on there and stick them on here. Just make sure that they're not sticking over the sides of the heart. Okay, now that I have those on there, I'm going to stick some hot glue on the tumbling tower blocks. And then I am going to do my best here to center this onto my heart. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, and then I am going to take this other heart and I am actually going to double up the tumbling tower blocks on here, and I am just going to put some right on the sides here like this. I think that should hold pretty good. So I'm just going to hot glue them together. And let that dry. All right, and then I'm going to hot glue them to my heart. All right, and then I am going to take some hot glue on the back of these and glue this in the middle of my project. As close to the middle as I can get it. Okay, we are almost done. So then the last thing I have is the Be Mine and the hearts. So I'm just going to kind of stick this on here right now and try to decide where I'm going to put this. Do I want that right in the middle or do I want it kind of turned? Let's see, I think I'll start with the Be Mine and I'll just kind of center that. I'm gonna have to try to get some of those glue strings out of there. I think that looks pretty even. Might be just a little bit crooked, but you know what? You only get one shot. I think it'll be all right. All right, and then I'm gonna put my hearts on. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good right there. And then one on the bottom. All right, it is all finished. I think it turned out really cute. It does kind of suck because you can kind of see that from the side when it's hanging, but I don't know. When you look at it this way, I mean, it looks so cute. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was kind of a longer project. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell to get notified when I upload, and take care. Thanks. Bye.